Hey guys, Nessie here, and we are back with another plan in makeup, which is this is probably will be a series. I'm either going to be trying new makeup or makeup that is new to me, not necessarily all of that, and or playing with some techniques that I don't normally do. Still going back in with the Tropical Twilight palette from Makeup Revolution by TAMMI. This is a collaboration with TAMMI CLARKE. So I'm gonna do a colorful. I already did this kind of it is kind of a soft, was this soft glam or whatever they're calling it now. Yeah. So I'm doing that, but I'm going to do a colorful eye on this one. And this one was primed with P.LOUISE, like we told from the last one. And then the eye that I'm about to do was done with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my first time trying it. Yes, and the rest of my face is done. I use the Paradise. It's also from the TAMMI Clarke collaboration, who's a UK YouTuber, which Makeup Revolution is based out of the UK. So, and I am, again, at a different setup. I'm going to get a stand so I don't have to kind of look at this. So I'm shooting this on my iPad, so this will be no edits, just me playing the makeup, just having fun. Yeah. So I use this. This is the face palette, which has this is the one for my skin tone. There is one for people that are deeper. That is a bronzer. That's the contour. That's the blush. Orange blush looks great on brown skin, and that is the highlight. I have all those on my face on both sides. I'll probably keep this out so I can do the highlight. Highlight my brow bone up here when we're done. So I have been thinking of doing a purple and blue. So let's wipe that out. I've got two of those. I'll just use this one. Okay. And I have my handy dandy. It's basically a color switch. This is one from Walgreens. It's like $5, like I said last time. Because I have not clean the brushes, because even though this will not be put up on the same day, basically I did these looks in the same day. I took a break. I did a cut crease. I did cream concealer, but I had to remember to set that cream concealer before I go in with a color on my eye, or use like a liquid either liquid pigment or some of those liquid glitters or whatever in the future, because as you can see I have like creases in my eye just because I have creases in my eye normally. So what I had to do for this one is like you just press it out. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna kind of angle this out so I'm a little closer, and I'm gonna kind of get this way. So we're gonna start. Let's do the purple. I'm gonna go in with this color True Love first. And that is not the darkest purple in here. The darkest one in here is Twilight, which you can't see, so I'm going in with this one, which is reading kind of fuchsia on here, but I think that would be cute. Okay. So and this is like a pencil brush. I think I'm gonna take that up and then go in with navy. I like this navy color next. So what I'm gonna do is then take, this is just a blending brush. These are super pigmented. So I'm kind of blend that out. And I will see if that is too much blending, which I'm gonna do a cut crease over here too. I'm gonna bring it up. I got a tip from a fellow artist who was like, when you do it, because I know people find this to be odd. Because usually for myself, I tend to lean more towards just smoky eyes. It's not necessarily as defined as a cut crease. He was like, start at your crease with, and I have semi-hooded eyes, not all the way, like back here is where you can't see it, see? But you can still see my lid, so I had to make this a little bit bigger. So, and we'll go back in with color if we need to. And definitely with these shades, with purples and pinks and stuff like that, you definitely want to make sure that you have on a primer, because these can stain your eyes. Like I remember when, what's his name? I keep want to call him Jeffrey Charles. That's not his name. James Charles came out with his palette, and that's what people were complaining about, that he had that the purple and the pink were staining people's eyes. I'm like, yeah, that's what happens. Same thing with red. It stains eyes. That's not new. That's not really his fault. You do have to prime, because some, especially if they're like pressed pigment, they can stain your eye. So I went in with the deeper purple, the Twilight that I showed you guys earlier. So that, which is more purple, and that's kind of more fuchsia. Even though it looks different in this light. I'm experimenting, but I wanted to be in here because I have a better table to work on. That's it. That's the main thing. And then I have the lights. It's the Hollywood vanity lights. And I'm missing, 2 of them went out, so I have to go and wait for my order on my lights to come. That's neither here nor there, but it still gives me a good all the way around kind of glow. And then I'm going to take Nightfall, which is this navy, and I'm gonna put that through the crease. And yeah, I'm using a Morphe E18, which is a kind of a bullet crease, you know. See, this is just for some depth. You can do that, which that is sort of, I'm just dabbing it in. These are super pigmented and I love it. Okay. Still decided on doing a cut crease. Okay. That is no blending. I think I'm gonna go above that line again with Twilight, so I can just get a good bit of that purple just above it, because that navy, it looks teal in the pan. It went on navy, so happy about that. You just go above it, and I'm just dabbing it. Because you want to be careful, because you don't want it to get muddy. Right up and through there. So kind of press. I'm using this bullet. Some people have used the no, that's still a bullet, like a packer to do that, but I find them with these, because these are really soft, but they're good. Yeah, so that will be what I do to actually place my pigment, or place these in that to clean it up. So, but I'm also going to take this color Dawn up here, which I used on the other eye, which is nice, kind of neutrally beigey creamy color. Dump some of that off. It just looks good up there. That's a good brow highlight. I kind of want to take some and blend out the edge up there. Okay. Then I'm going to go back with, which of course, hopefully it did not roll. That's not what I used. Or did I put it down in my dirty brushes? I did. Now I'm gonna cut the crease with some concealer. You can wipe your eye. I didn't bring that stuff with me because I'm gonna shoot this and then I'm going to take a bath, clean my face, do my whole self-care routine. Again, I'm gonna take the MAC concealer in NC45. Which is a great highlight color for me. And with the cut crease, again, you gotta take your time. Take your time. No copyright infringement. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. And I did a half on this one, which I still like. I think I like the way that the half ones look. Because it gives me a bit more shape to the eye, if that makes sense. So, you can dab that too. Normally, because this is a cream concealer, like I said, you had to set it so you won't have the creasing like I had over here. Okay. And that's that on that. Okay. Don't want to bring it in just a touch. Yeah. Just a touch. And I'm sitting by a drawer. That's what you probably hear me going in and out of. Y'all have to tell me what y'all think about these videos, because I've been wanting to just play in makeup and not do a tutorial. I'll do a tutorial about like what I did with this foundation, because the foundation was too warm. So we'll show about fixing that, and I couldn't get a refund on it because I bought it during a sale. I've explained that before. Let's see what we want. I'll go back in with that shader brush. And we're gonna take that teal. It's on the corner. Kind of in the middle because we're still doing a half kind of cut crease. And I actually take this pointer and I'll just clean it. Yeah. See how that looks so much more blue? I'm gonna take the Twilight behind it and just kind of blend those together. Because it's not, neither one of those are quite the shade that I wanted. Because it blended up here to the shade that I liked. Yeah, like a navy. This would be a good part to have another shader, Packer shader brush. And take that off because I'm gonna loop that around. Sure that's going. Gotta bring that up. Okay. I'm curious to see how this tape works, because the last time the tape didn't stay on that well, and I just ended up kind of winging it, and it looks fine over here. And I'm one of those people that normally does their I do my eye makeup and just wipe it away before the purpose of this, because I did a whole full day's makeup, which I ain't been nowhere, but still it looks nice this way. Okay, so what I'm gonna put on the other side of the crease is this color Night Sky. It's this teal. Go in here, and Tammy says to make sure you swipe down. And she said also, we'll just swipe in motions. That will probably stick a little better with, because I'm gonna tap that in and then swipe so I can keep my shape. Okay. Try a little glitter glue, that'll help everything kind of stick. And I have a silicone little glitter picker upper thing. I think I might put a little glitter through this so I can get that. This, kind of swipe it and bring it in and down to kind of blur that line and meld that together. I'm gonna flip this around though and take Ocean right beside it and see how that looks. Okay, so just to help with that blend. Yeah, Ocean is good. It's blue, but but I have purple underneath it. Never mind. Oh, those are pretty. To help with the depth of that. And I'm gonna go back into Nightfall, because it's pointed, and kind of clean that up just a touch. Okay. Oh. Cleaning that line up. And I said, does anybody else have issues? It's a rhetorical, obviously, but no, you can answer in the comments. Never mind. That do y'all have issues with color sometimes? I find it easier to work with neutrals, which is ridiculous. It's like it's all eyeshadow. Okay. Just touch it up, because I don't want to blend this completely out. Okay. Okay, I'll take still some more of that Nightfall. just to give it some depth. Okay. And let me, just because I'm curious, I wouldn't necessarily do this. Like, this is fine, and I'll just smoke it out at the bottom. But I'm going to put some of this Starlight over the top of it. And I'm curious to see the difference, which I know I can just pick it up with my finger. But I'm interested to see, because I don't like digging into my palettes that much with my hand. But sometimes your digits are your best tool. To see the Starlight is this kind of silvery glitter. Just to see, ooh. And then you just kind of press it. I don't love that. But nah. I mean, the brush works. That's what I was saying. I don't like that glitter right there. And it's more champagne-y. Huh. It needs like a... Not this. This is not what it needs. You can clean this off with... What can you clean this off with? With a spoolie. Which, see... See, can I do that? Maybe if I put a little on top of it. Can I change the color of the glitter? No. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So now it's going to take that off. Yeah, still can't get my angles right. I needed it a little more out. Which it doesn't really. That's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to line my waterline with black this time. I'm going to do purple. This is Infallible from L'Oreal. Okay. Okay, sorry. So I am going to use my other kind of pointed, the one I've been using. And I'm going to mix those two, that purple and that blue. And smoke that out on the lash line. Okay. But I'm going to just take straight up True Love. Okay. And sort of smoke it out that way. It looks so different. Oh, I hate that glitter. Like that. It just... But in conclusion, you can pick it up with a silicone glitter thing. I know sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. Okay. And I'm going to take the Nightfall, which is that navy again. Blend, blend, blend. Back with the Twilight. And then I'm gonna go back with the Night Sky, which is the teal. And I have my Cinema Secrets over here. Like if it gets too much, so you might need a little. That's like the instant cleaner. Yeah, because it's looking a little. Okay. Okay. But like I said, the tip was with those, because I didn't use, it's not the same texture. Like I used the Sunset over here. Like these are kind of more like putty. The tip was to use a little glitter glue. To help them pop. Although the glitter in here does not need glitter glue, so. Oh, this is making my eyes so irritated. And then I'm gonna go with Moonlit, which is this kind of, this color. And let's see. I'm going to do that on an angle brush that I have. Just to make it, ugh, this is stained it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're like wet. That probably could have been what I put over this instead of. Yeah, because it's not showing up as white. That is, it's like a multi-chrome. I'm having issues. Ooh. Terrible place for that glitter. 2/3 of this. I think that's as good as it's gonna get on that. Make sure I don't have stuff in my eye. Eye is watering like the dickens. Okay. So we're gonna pop on some liner. And finish, that'll be, and some mascara, and that'll be the end of this look. That's it, but don't tell me I done put everything away, child, like I was not coming back. Ugh. just making this longer than what it needs to be. Not terrible, not great. I don't love that glitter. I want like a, I just didn't want, I didn't think it was gonna look like that. Okay, which I don't know why it looks silver in the pack, so shame on me. Okay. Which this one is going to be, for whatever reason, a completely different shape from the one over here, but that's fine. They're two different eye looks. I'm gonna try the fox eye over here too. But I have the same problem. I have a fold right here on the side of my nose to do that. Dang it. Okay. There's that. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Okay. Yeah, well, if I extend it more, which don't look nothing like the other eye. See, that's makeup problems. Then again, so much easier to do on somebody else than it is to do on yourself. And that's that on that. Close this on up. ABH water cream. Waterproof cream color, excuse me. Yeah, and then just pop on some mascara. And again, this does not have any edits. So you're seeing this real live and in color. Like when I do the video about the how to color correct your foundation, or correct your foundation, or to make your foundation more neutral, warm, or whatever, that'll be an edited video. Okay, so that is that. Not bad. Hate that glitter. But that is me trying something. So hey, here we are. Yeah, and I can pop on a lip. Let's see, what am I? I'm just gonna take some of that highlight that's still on here and put that underneath my brow bone. That's all. That's what I was looking for. And I'm going to do a similar look. Well, this will just be with gloss. Okay. This is a brown lip pencil from Crayon Case. They have just released some more of these. I think they're gonna make the formula a bit more gel-like. This is more traditional, although this doesn't feel bad going on. I'm going to put on that other gloss that I showed you guys in the other video. I'm going to use this chocolate one. This is from Neosia. She's a makeup artist, and she has her own brand. It's basically like 3 lip glosses. They're all various shades of brown. And setting spray. And like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to put this in my kit or not. So I've just been taking it on my finger. And we're going to do one time for one time. Yeah. So just with that liner, it gives you a nice chocolatey lip. So this is how everything looks. Do not need to spray setting spray because I set it already. I did not put on any primer today because I was just at the house playing in makeup. So, but if I was going out and needed to, or going to work or do anything like that, or putting it on a client, I would put on a primer and setting spray and all that, but I did that. So yes, this is the final look. What do you think? Just gonna lift this on up. So you got 2 different ones. We focused on this one. Colors gave me a little more trouble than the neutrals. Not really trouble. I just think I need to work with them. Love that palette. It is definitely worth getting for it to be. It is super pigmented. Yeah, like you get 28, and this is a big palette. I initially bought this to put in my kit. I think I have enough eyeshadows in my kit, but I do like that. They're creamy. Those glitters need work, and actually the glitter does not look bad with my glasses on. That's what I'm looking at right now. Maybe because I just thought I was gonna do something different. It doesn't look bad though, and it's 2 different shapes of eyeliner. I kind of messed my eyeliner up over here, but that's a little sharper. That's a little bit. So that's where we are. I will continue to play with this palette, but I definitely wanted to give you guys some different options and things. What have you been playing with? I want to make this a regular series. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. Hope y'all like this. What do y'all want to see me play? Well, this is just for me. So, but whatever else y'all want to see going forward, and what you think about it. And remember that Nessie loves you. Bye. Have a good one.